I'm not, don't like the vote. Maybe.
Is that a song? It's a song.
All right, call the meeting to order. Could you please stand for the pledge, please?
I pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's go, everybody trained. It took you, I think you had 4 years to get it under that Russell trained.
Roll call, Augie.
He's smarter than the rest of you.
Ellis.
Here.
Farnham.
Here.
Lawton.
Here.
Ludington.
Here.
Patrick. Bruner.
Here.
Voigt.
I need a motion to approve the minutes of the December 7th organizational meeting and December 9th regular meeting. Second.
I'm sorry, who made that?
Me.
Coach. Russ, second. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. Motion approved. Need another motion to approve the claims against the county.
That one with the bills that we pay out.
Yes.
Okay. I was asking you about
Mm-hmm.
the price we're paying for meals. Did you
Mhm.
check on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
That's it.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next item is county board member claims. I need a motion to approve those.
It's your turn.
So moved.
Second. Okay.
Your turn.
All those in favor, aye.
You got the one you got.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Public comment. Is there any public comment?
Nothing.
No public comment. Next item, highway resolution to sign 2 border bridge agreements with Vigo County. Briefly, Aaron, could you
Just like we discussed.
remind us of
Monday.
that?
So, agreement with Vigo County for bridges that are along the state line.
Yep.
Need a motion.
I will.
Second? Roll call.
Ellis.
Yes.
Lawton.
Yes.
Ludington.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Motion carries, or resolution carries. The next item, resolution for improvement. BLR 9110, appropriating funds for the metric 15 bridge inspections.
Just asking the board to approve the use of motor fuel tax for some enhanced bridge inspection as mandated by the FHWA and BIS standards.
Whatever that
I can tell you if you'd like to hear.
is. I don't want to know. I trust you.
Need someone to make that motion.
Aye.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
So was that Lisa?
Yes.
About time.
Just watching.
Ellis.
Yes.
Lawton.
Yes.
Ludington.
Yes.
And Bruner.
Yes.
Resolution carries. Next item is resolution for improvement of BLR 9110, appropriating funds for the Staley Bridge.
It is a supplemental, it's just to housekeeping and close out the section. I can't remember, I think it's about $5,000 we were short on the project. And we're asking the board to appropriate the additional $5,000.
So it's totally completed down there.
It's completed.
Okay, that's
Totally
got the
complete.
trees and everything planted.
The trees are planted. I haven't been down there see if they've been mowed down or anything, but yes.
Okay. Need a motion. Second? Mr. Bruner and Coach.
Quicker hands.
Spring into action.
Roll call.
Ellis.
Yes.
Lawton.
Yes.
Ludington.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution carries. No department heads.
I have a little bit, it's okay, because Aaron took a lot of my time on Monday.
There's
So
one.
I didn't get a lot of time. No, I just wanted to give a 2020 recap of EMS a little bit for you all. That was our first full year of the contract, and I think it deserves recognition for everything that it went through this year. So I have some notes on my phone. The pandemic, obviously in March, changed our operations completely, forcing them to work outside of their norm, working in PPE and things that they had never had to do. And of course, increased a lot of costs for us in that realm, not only with the PPE, but with training and with staff and quarantine and such. This year we graduated 7 first responders from our first ever first responder course offered through the hospital. And we began an EMT course that has 11 successful candidates halfway through the course at this point. We bought 2 ambulances, using one of those as a mobile education and training lab, bringing our fleet to 5 ambulances. So we started our mobile integrated health service, working with nurse practitioners to see patients in their home, not only in person, but also via telehealth. And there is a lot more expansion to come in that realm. Staff have driven over 100,000 miles accident-free this year. We have contracted with a local mechanic to do all the maintenance on our fleet, which has been we've seen some cost savings. Worked collaboratively with 911 to interface all call information and decrease the workload on both sides, 911 and EMS. Over 2,500 patient interactions with no unresolved complaints and no clinical errors. We continue to back up our surrounding agencies, and we have completed our first mutual training with police, fire, sheriff's department on active shooter hostile environments. We still want to let you know that we remain proud that we feel we are the top agency as far as staff benefits, wages, and the workload balance. And we hope you guys feel the same. Any questions for me? You guys have the run information for the entire year on your spreadsheet as well. At this time, I also want to take a moment to recognize that I would prefer it not go out of this room until tomorrow, but there has been an EMS manager that has been named, and that person will directly report to me, but they will be your face to the county board going forward.
Okay. I'm very happy with your service. I think you've done a good job.
Yep, super good.
Yep.
I hope you don't see any transition or any change at all. That's our goal. We don't want that to change at all for you.
I just don't want you coming to get me.
I used it twice, I used it twice last year and no complaints of that.
Because you're a whip.
I can't help falling apart.
Pitiful.
Mr. Brenner, do you have anything?
We had a animal meeting on Tuesday, got everything basically organized for this year. We did have a large food donation from a company, but
He wants to remember which one it was.
so if you need to know the name, we will get the name for you. Also, there's a couple that come down from Tingley Park every weekend to see their daughter. When they go back, they take a couple dogs with them for rescue in Tingley Park. So we're down to 5 dogs in the shelter right now, which is really great. And Andrew's still having trouble with the printer out there and the computer, so we told her just go out of town or find somebody that can get it done. Because she cannot get Ross to do anything out there.
This has been ongoing for quite a while.
2 or 3 years.
She has to do everything on her phone because you can't get the computer word, can't get the printer, nothing.
Pays $90 a month for the printer.
Just
print
for
off.
the printer. When you can buy a printer, pay it one time and you're done. Wow.
So we told her just to find somebody that can help her on
And somebody's got to know something. I mean, call a tech doc over there. I know he's good at what he does or something. But she needs to have this situation taken care of.
That's for bills and all that stuff. I mean, paying $90 a month for a printer is ridiculous when you can buy one for $45. So,
Paying who $90?
I don't know who she
The
pays.
service that provides, I'm not sure exactly, but it costs her.
Through the county?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Through Ross?
no, it's through the internet that she has or whatever.
I don't know which one she
She
has.
didn't say,
And it
Okay,
doesn't work.
no.
okay,
That's $90 a month for nothing.
Right.
okay.
And Linda's still working with a cast on. So, yeah, I don't think she missed a day of work with a broken wrist, so she's still doing well. So, other than that, doing great out there. So. Thanks to Lebanon, they're all organized.
Two great minds.
Yeah. And on the health department, I guess they put up a security fence, you knew that they were gonna
I
do
went
that.
by and saw that yesterday.
Yeah, so I think, I forget the cost, but I think it was like $10,000.
What's the real purpose for that?
Well, there was a group of people that moved into the old hospital, and they
Oh,
were.
this is down on Shaw Street?
Yeah, they were throwing
Okay.
crap over in the park.
Right, yeah, I've said- For some reason, I didn't focus in on that, but yeah, there's a lot of fun things going on in that facility.
So we got the security fence up. And also, I don't know, doesn't apply to most of you because you're too young, but the old folks, we can call the health department and get an appointment to get our vaccine. And then they will call you when your time is up. I did that the other day, so if you wanna do that, be up to you, so. Just usually people over 65 right now, I think, or 75.
Yeah, they said, Facebook said 65, and they definitely ask you your age.
Can you do that at the hospital too, or do you know, you can call the hospital and get,
It's all being run through the health department. They're the ones who receive the vaccine from the state.
Okay, when they do that, then where do you go to get your shot when the time
the
comes?
health department?
At the health department?
You
Okay.
also, CVS and Walgreens will be doing those one of these days.
I don't want some rookie doing it. I'll text you.
You didn't know, drop your doors.
Anything else, Mr. Brenner?
No, that's it.
Coach?
No, you were talking about shots on.
Sorry, Carl, I didn't mean to interrupt your meeting. Jeff gets on me all the time, interrupting me.
Russ, did you have anything? Lisa?
My first chamber meeting is this afternoon and it'll be remote. No action or movement on the Northern Edgar County ambulance deal yet.
Do we have a timetable on that,
I don't know.
or, you know, Carl, if there's a
I don't
timetable?
know. When Jeff gets back Friday after the meeting, we can talk to him and see, get something moving on that. So it doesn't get up against the deadline, then you have to rush around and try to figure
Right.
something out. That's not good.
Yeah. And I reached out to a member of PEDCO, but I haven't received any response on whether they've been meeting or not.
You don't call them,
Do you know?
I'll be on that too.
Okay. Augie?
Yeah, the only thing that I would just like to mention is that, believe it or not, we are already preparing for the spring consolidated election, which is April the 6th. And so we are in the time period now where we are certifying the ballot. So the various municipalities and townships are turning those in to us. So,
And the one,
referendum question?
yes.
Yes. The one where we're supporting the separation,
Mhm.
basically, from Cook County.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing that, but yeah, that's gonna be on the ballot also. So that's all I have.
All right. I had Augie make copies that he gave you. I know you haven't probably had a time to look at it, but there at the end of 2020, we had a jail inspection by Department of Corrections. And what he gave you was kind of a summary of what they found. And it's a vast improvement over past inspections. You can read through it. It tells some of the different things. There's one other sheet that I forgot to make copies, and we'll get a copy of that to you before. It's got the comments, specific comments from the inspector, but there was only one non-compliance, and that was on shift coverage. And it indicates, because every 30 minutes, the correction officers have to make their rounds and make inspections. And they found only 94% of the time they were within that 30 minutes. So that's something that they gotta work on. They've got I haven't seen the system, but they've got a thing, it's computer that every cell has, and when they make their inspections, I don't know whether they swipe a card or what, but
That shows it's been there.
yeah, we talked for some time for them to get it, and they finally got one. So that's the only non-compliance of everything. So, they made vast improvements down there, and it talks about all the improvements that have been done down there. So I think we need to commend them for finally getting around to getting that done. So that's a good thing.
Carl,
Yes.
on the meeting on Friday, is that on the jail?
It's discuss personnel.
Okay. Will something be brought up about pending lawsuits? And we have a pending lawsuit that was just filed about.
No.
I would
Thank
think
you.
so.
No, I think the only thing we're going to discuss is the personnel.
Okay, so can I mention what I'm referring to? Or should I?
Well, I don't know what you're,
Augie's shaking his head no.
probably not, I don't know what you're gonna mention, but
Okay,
Ask me after the meeting.
pardon?
You can ask me after the
Okay,
meeting.
all
I'd be
right.
more than happy to tell you what I know.
Okay.
but if it's anything to do with the pending lawsuit, we
Yeah.
don't need to
Okay.
discuss that in open session,
Okay.
so. Anybody have anything else? Motion to adjourn. Second? All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned.
And boy, Carl.
See, Aaron,
Give me a world's
Aaron, this is what you do when you don't talk all the time.
See you.